Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. Yesterday, I saw on my Facebook feed an interesting post with these words: "To love someone is to learn the song in their heart and sing it to them when they have forgotten it." What I would first like to express in response to this is that I respond favorably to the idea of this. And as I am one who has forgotten the song in my heart and then remembered it, I have actually thought to myself, wow, it would have been nice if some of my closest friends and family had remembered the song of my heart in that time. This is not a judgment or criticism. It was a very confusing time. One of the questions I have is, when you have forgotten the song in your own heart, could you even hear it if someone else sang it to you? My sense is that during that time when I had forgotten my own song, that forgetting was a distortion of my perceptual lenses through which I may not have been able to hear it if someone else had been singing it. That doesn't mean that I don't support the idea of love being outpictured in this way. I think that is a constructive way to support someone who has forgotten the song in their own heart, is to hold that space. But perhaps what I'm ultimately feeling in response to this is that we all may arrive at a space within our own consciousness that we are so stable in our awareness of who and what we are that we're always tuned in to the song of our own heart. And we can sing it to ourselves. My sense is that one of the distortions that many of us contend with in our age is that as a result of this, the structures and the systems that we have in place, many of us have denied our own connection to our true nature. Let me be more clear. Religious institutions and even secular institutions and structures that are informed and distorted by man and man's fear, and that haven't followed along with the evolution of culture and society, These things are still in place. And for some, they are a path through which one could have an authentic spiritual experience, or in other words, learn the song in their heart. But for some of us, the systems and structures have not worked. In my case, I grew up in a region, a culture that's of strong Christian background, and I totally resonate with the teachings and the being of Jesus Christ, and in many ways I related to that structure and that system. But in some ways, that structure and system made me feel, as a younger person, as though I was bad or wrong, and I have come to realize that there's a distortion in that. And so, interestingly, I found a sort of circuitous resonance with the teachings of Jesus, actually by departing from the religion that has been claimed in his name and actually seeking authentic spiritual experience for myself. So, getting back, that was a bit of a rabbit trail. Getting back to this wonderful idea. I love the idea of learning the song in everyone's heart so that we can support one another and sing it to our loved ones when they have forgotten it. But perhaps I'm inspired to an even bigger idea, which is for everyone to learn the song of their own heart and to realize self-love and to develop this as an inner core stability that nothing can shake. And so imagine two or more beings, but let's just say this is a romantic relationship. Imagine two beings that are so secure, so stable in knowing the truth of who and what they are. They know the song of their heart so well that it's implicit and unshakable. And now they come together. Now imagine what they do for one another, as opposed to one or both of them not actually being stable and sovereign in that, coming together from a space of uncertainty. And again, that would apply to this sort of romantic situation, but my sense is we're in relationship with everyone and everything that we encounter. And this dynamic could be transformative. As I think I've expressed before, love is a causal energy. It causes greatness, beauty, the good stuff. It's transformative. And so I guess what I'll say in closing of this contemplation for today is that I've had to learn to love myself. I didn't have to learn. I've learned I love myself. I know the song in my heart. And therefore, I love you and I know the song in your heart. And My idea for this channel and this container is that the truth of who and what you are may be sung to you here, even when you have forgotten it. Okay. Thank you, as always, for being here with me and for giving me the opportunity to share. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.